At about this time last year, as I was moving lawn furniture to give the yard a final seasonal mow, I discovered a young hare nestled in the thick grass beneath a lawn chair. He sat very still, of course, hoping I couldn't see him, but I did. And I didn't want to run him over with the lawnmower, and I didn't want to miss a chance of touching a baby bunny. So I stooped down and stroked his head and ears a few times to let him know, to the best of my abilities, that I wasn't there to harm him. And now reaching beneath and picking him up and continuing to stroke over the top of his head and down his ears, it seemed to me that he was okay with it. But now I must move him to another spot, out of harm's way. As I was walking across the yard, he hopped out of my hands, ran, ducking through the chain-link fence, and disappeared into the lawn of my neighbor's yard. And now today, with repeating themes of life, at the last mow of the season, and moving the lawn furniture, for Paula to mow the lawn this time, and as I am about to clean the glass tabletop, she says to me, "Is that a rabbit over there?" I walk over to almost exactly the same spot where the previous year's lepus had leapt from my hands, and there on the grass was a nearly identical bunny of about the same age. Once again, I stroke the top of his head and ears and pick him, or her, up, now talking very quietly to him, even singing a silly lullaby I made up on the fly. I didn't sense very much power in his body, though. He just lay there, shallowly breathing. A little too shallow, really. He should be at least a little nervous with me holding him, but if so, he certainly wasn't showing it. At one point, he rolled over on his side a little, and in a strange kind of rhythmic synchronicity, as I stroked the top of his head, he'd make a motion with his mouth as if he were chirping or speaking or gasping. Shortly after, I began thinking this little bunny was not to be with us for very much longer. He didn't look as though he had distemper, nor any bodily injury. I thought perhaps he'd eaten something he shouldn't have. Oh well. Bye-bye, bunny. You were so soft and pretty and warm in my hands, even when you were no longer there.